I definitely from the beginning wanted to have an organic tortilla chip. I've always really appreciated organic farming practices. But for me, I think when you trace it back up to the farm, organic farming practices always made more sense to me, certainly non-GMO farming practices than conventional farming. And that's where I think the best case is made for non-GMO and organic and now regenerative. So I knew I wanted to be close to the farm in my sourcing, meaning I didn't want to just buy ingredients from a broker. I wanted to have a relationship with the farm. And so organic from the beginning, I wanted to be organic. And so this is now 2019 when I'm building the supply chain. I had never heard of regenerative. I had no idea about regenerative. And so I was emailing with the buyer ahead of our meeting, and he was like, oh, it'd be cool if you were regenerative. And I was like, yeah, totally. And then I was like, wait, what is regenerative? And so I lucked out where the first year I partnered with 2 farms in New York, one in Hudson Valley and one up in the Buffalo area. And I lucked out in the sense that these are family organic farms, but they themselves happen to be big on the regenerative movement. So they educated me on what regenerative means, why it's important, why it's valuable. It makes so much sense. And so from that point, I said, okay, if we're going to be growing our own corn, and when I say growing our own corn, I mean partnering closely with growers to grow our corn. We want to make a commitment that when we grow corn, it's going to be regenerative.